you're in for a scare.
Halloween, a spooky time to be around and a spooky time to be here on YouTube, on this terrible YouTube channel. It's been a long time coming, but I'm finally back with another YouTube video. My budget's gone up a notch and don't tell anyone I'm here, alright? This is, I'm not actually meant to be in this studio to be filming this shit. Alright, so, A Night in Terror Tower, Goosebumps. Holy shit, I watched this show growing up so much. Love this show, great show, fantastic. This episode, though, is actually, well, you're about to find out how good it is. This episode's pretty good, though. A Night in Terror Tower was an episode I watched growing up, and it's actually quite decent. Yeah, it's good. So stick around, because the shit is about to... Excuse me? Did you just fucking cough, cameraman?
I'm sorry, bro. I was holding it in as much as I could. It came out.
We're ripping the bomb.
Dude. Let's just start the video.
Go back! Go back! Go back!
Go back? What the fuck? Who the fuck would go back to that?
I'm fucking no.
Hey, baby.
Someone's rubbing my breast.
Go back! Run for your life!
No one in their fucking right mind would go back there. What do you guys think?
I wouldn't. Where are we going?
They don't know what the fuck I'm reacting to.
Yeah, don't go back in the closet. Once you come out gay, you gotta stick to it.
What?
This is the number one consent in America.
We're,
Alright, everyone get off, the joke's over.
You will be imprisoned in the North Tower. There, you will be tortured.
Boy, if I was the King of England, I know what I'd do first thing.
What's that, Your Majesty?
Put in elevators.
Fucking elevators, right? Who the fuck wrote this?
And then when the big wheel was turned, the ropes pulled his arms and legs until his bones were pulled right out of their sockets.
Alright, that's enough stupid jokes and terrible cuts to studio clips. I'm going to talk about the weird moments and just creepy things that A Night in Terror Tower had that I remember from when I was a kid. So this was one of the strangest Goosebumps episodes. In fact, for a long time I hated this episode. Then when I grew up I thought this was actually pretty clever. It's actually one of the more scary episodes. That's the weird thing. Like, this is just so stupid, the amount of things that happen in this, the amount of crazy moments. And as a kid, I just had no idea what to think of it. It was like this unnerving, unsettling journey. I remember being on the edge of my seat the whole way through this and just feeling generally sad for the characters, exhausted with the amount of suspense and freaky moments. And the hotel scene is what really sticks in my mind. This stupid woman here, she gets a cake in her face and it's like she got, I don't know, hit by a freaking grenade or something. It's so ridiculous and over the top. And I think R.L. Stine and whoever's making this episode did that on purpose to kind of poke fun at the elitists that dine at these sort of restaurants. It is just the strangest thing ever. This dude on his horse freaked me out the whole episode. Actually, he didn't freak me out. When I was a kid, I was just angry at this character. I was like, you are so annoying. You're not even that scary. You're just fucking annoying. You're in every single moment these kids are trying to escape and, you know, get away from this crap, and you're there.
Stop that! No! No! Ah!
Of course, this episode's set in the Middle Ages. It's really unnerving. As a kid, when they explained the torture wheel, I was like, this is over the top. Like, this is way too scary for kids. But, I mean, they never actually show anything. But the opening scene of this episode is actually terrifying. Like, the cowling and the screaming in the background from the people that are supposedly being tortured is really fucked up. I think that's actually one of the scarier moments from any Goosebumps episode. Just hearing that in the background forces you to use your imagination, and it's a lot. But as a kid, I didn't really understand what was happening. As an adult now, I look at it and I go, wow, they actually got away with that. That's insane. I mean, I guess when anything's historical, they're allowed to do whatever the hell they want. I mean, it's just so stupid. Of course, this involves time travel, I guess. I mean, it's impressionistic. I don't even know if it is time travel at this point. Is it that, or is it just like some sort of fantasy alternate universe where they've entered the Middle Ages? Who fucking knows? I'm so confused still to this day by this episode. But I wanted to feature it because it's just the strangest one. What can I say? I mean, these two kids are constantly escaping and constantly scared throughout this episode. They're freaked out by this world that they've entered that is just completely different to what they're used to in modern times. And what really struck me in this episode was like the poverty that they showed. It reminded me of Terminator 1 when they show the future and everyone's just like starving. And there's like the old lady character in this as well is just really freaky, really, really scary. And it just gets me. And I'm trying to remember the most significant moments. It's definitely when they go to the hotel and I think they've gone back to the future or whatever the hell's happened, or the reality has changed. That's right. And they don't exist anymore, the kids. And they try and check into their hotel and the guy is so over the top and stupid. That hotel is vacant. That room is vacant. There is no one in this room at that present time.
That room is vacant.
What?
There is no one in that room at the present time.
So fucking stupid. It's like, oh my God. This is probably one of the dumber parts. And then they get chased through the kitchen of the hotel by the guy who's from the Middle Ages. Like, it's just friggin' bizarre. Like, it's the weirdest thing ever. I mean, look, as a kid, you watch this and you're just freaking unnerved the whole time. I felt like I could not breathe throughout this entire episode. It's only at the very end when they get in the jail cell and that really nice dude, like, I guess, who's been in jail for years for a crime he didn't commit or whatever. Really struggling to remember what that character's significance was. He helps them out and he's really encouraging to them and tells them who they are and that they're a prince and princess or something, and they're the heir of a prince and princess or whatever the fuck. It is so strange. And you're probably wondering, hey, why aren't you analyzing it properly? I think it's more fun remembering what this felt like to watch for me as a kid rather than rewatching it and just recounting every little moment that I just saw, like, as an adult, because it's nowhere near as significant to me as an adult watching this as it was when I was like 9 or 8 years old watching this for the first time, or probably younger actually. I probably would have been 7 or 6 because we rented this from Blockbuster Video. That's right. When I was about 5 probably. And it was just so unnerving. Like, it was just freaky. And for a really little kid, this is scary. Like, this is really scary. I would have been about 4 or 5 when I first saw this episode. And the ending is actually quite satisfying for some reason. As a little kid, I was really satisfied with the ending because they finally got the fuck out of there. Like, they were finally okay. And that was the, I guess, silver lining of this episode. And the bit where they're like become royalty and they've got the accents, like English accents. So they're basically the olden times version of themselves. Man, I was watching this as a kid like, what the hell is going on? It's cool though. It's cool when they're sent to the jail cell or when she finally finds him again because she loses her brother for a large portion of, or not a large portion of the episode, but she loses him for a while and she wonders what happened to him. And then they figure out like where they are and what's going on. The dude who's been in jail for ages or been in the dungeons for ages kind of explains it to them and why that everyone wants to kill them and why everyone wants to capture them. And the dude on the horse hates them because he knows who they are and is trying to banish them, I guess, because he doesn't like the royalty. I'm not going to guess more from this episode because I'll get it wrong and everyone will be on me, but I just wanted to share the memory of like what this felt like to watch as a kid and how uncomfortable I was until the very end when there's the conflict resolution, and I'm just like, I remember being so relieved as a little boy watching the ending, like, oh good, everything's okay. You need that for something for a kid, you really do, so that's super important. This has been a different Octoween. Again, the last few Octoweens have been very basic. I kind of downplayed this series a lot. They're all unlisted now. Only the 2022 one and previously aren't unlisted. I make them not public because they're not as well made as the other ones previously. And these are just very basic videos now. I'm going to keep making very straightforward ones until one day I'm able to make them the grand scale that they used to be again. I just unfortunately don't have the time anymore. But this is a very special one for me conceptually because I started this recording when I was 19 years old. The bit that you see at the beginning, That was filmed in October 2018. I'm now 26. That was filmed when I was 19. And we started filming for this review and I just stopped doing it. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to go back in time and show a bit of a review that I tried to do and just use a few little reactions and then lead it into me talking and make it seem like it was just film, but it wasn't. So that was a lot of fun. If you want to go back to the 2019 video, that is The Girl Who Cried Monster. That's the same shoot. I tried doing a Night in Terror Tower in that shoot and it just wasn't much. But you know what? I like going back in time. I like featuring a little throwback. This is the 10th. It's actually the 11th Octoween in a row, but this is the 10-year anniversary of the first one. So I had to use the original opening titles. They're the first ones I ever made before I even uploaded the real video for 2015. I think it said on the file October 23, 2015, which is insane. So it's a good memory for me. Thank you guys so much for listening or watching or whatever the it is nice doing Octoween once a year. Even if it is a low-key video, I still love doing it. And then hopefully eventually one year it can become the grand scale thing it was in 2022 and 2021 and 2020, 19, 18. It used to be a lot more work put into it and a lot more of an event. It would have to be something that I have more time to do, because at the moment I just don't have the time. I have to make a really brief one. But thank you guys so much for watching and I appreciate it. This has been Octoween 11 and the 10-year anniversary. Goodbye and be spooky.
Dude. Ripping a bomb. Let's just start the video. Actually, that is all going to be included into the actual video. Alright. Yeah. This actually does take a while. I just realized. Do you want to come in front of the cameraman, and show what you're actually doing? Please. You know, you guys can like infiltrate this shit at any time. I honestly don't care. If you want to be a cameo, fucking join. But not when I'm like in the beginning of talking, dude.
So you said we can be in it?
Alright.
Alright, yeah, guys. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Tonight on Goosebumps.
No, I start talking.
On Goosebumps. What are we talking
3, 2. I gotta. Wait, this is a cut between two different.
Oh, okay. So